The Witching Hour, July 13th, 2024. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? 'Cause you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So, I did not pray during the witching hour, 12 midnight to 3 a.m., and I'm still calling this the witching hour because it's about prayer, the manifestation of the Holy Spirit, and how the Holy Spirit oppresses and suppresses this program, and as well as how this program tries to fight me and to prevent me from meditating on God, speaking in tongues, speaking the English language. It is dynamic and extraordinary to be the battleground for Satan and the Lord, and it is an honor and it is a privilege to witness the Most High God of the Bible fight them and oppress them. So my first prayer, I started at about 1. That prayer went to right at 3 hours. They tried to fight me again. They can read brainwaves, okay, and they can do this remotely. They do this with people who are quadriplegic, paralyzed from the neck down, and cannot talk. They now have technology that can read their brainwaves and turn their brainwaves into words, so that now a computer can tell you what they're saying. And they can do that without having these folks connected to a bunch of stuff on their head. The machinery is in the same room as them, but it's still essentially remotely in that sense. So they're doing that to us. This is just another iteration of MK Ultra. I'm trying to act like I know everything about it, and I don't. This is all anecdotal because I'm experiencing this. But we know that with MK Ultra, the deep state, they want control of our thoughts. They want to be able to implant thoughts, to know what we're thinking, and to cause us to behave in certain ways that is to their benefit. Largely, it's mass shooting and stuff like that that will keep the public's eye off of what the deep state is doing all over the world, which is essentially committing war crimes and atrocities all over the world, you guys. Incredible. And the mainstream media is completely, they bought them out. So in speaking in tongues, the more that I am able to focus on the tongues, so if I were speaking out loud in tongues and then praying in English in my head, that would be a very strong distraction for them because it's hard for me to not hear at least every syllable of the language of tongues. But if I'm just moving my lips and doing it silently, which is the only way I can do it, if I try to speak out loud for 2, 3, 4 hours, it'll wear out my vocal cords. My tongue will turn into beef jerky. It's not fun. So I have to just kind of move my lips with my mouth mainly closed and then imagine every word of the language of tongues and be focused on that and use that as my anchor to empower me to continue to pray so that the DEWs, ultrasonic weapons, high-pitched noises, whatever devices the neighbors are using against me, fear vibrations, sound, everything that they're doing, my mind is anchored on the holy language of tongues as a way of being anchored so I can continue to pray without being thrown off my prayer about all of the distractions that they do. And again, it's wonderful because to the extent that I'm able to really focus on the language of tongues, they are not able to know what I'm praying about. So it really goes to show that they cannot read minds, certainly not like God can. And God can impede their ability to read our minds with whatever devices they're using, with whatever technology. God is above them, and He is defeating them. God bless.